I just got a new car. Remember the last? Are you listening? Hey, hello? Hello?
Does that situation seem familiar? Do you ever find yourself in that situation? Do you know that the most important part in communication is not talking, but listening? Hi, good day to all of you. My name is Saida Nusaila and welcome to today's Mindmeal on active listening in sales cycle. Let's learn and explore together for the next 30 minutes. By the end of the lesson, you will be able to, first, understand the benefit of active listening. Second, apply active listening skills in sales cycle process. And lastly, to incorporate active listening into your daily routine to enhance your connections with those around you. Let's first look at the definition of listening. Listening is an active, voluntary, and intentional process that entails making sense of the words and sounds you perceive. While actively listening or active listening is a method that involves fully concentrating, understanding, responding, and remembering what the other person is saying. It involves giving the speaker your undivided attention, clarifying any misunderstandings, and reflecting what you have heard to ensure accuracy and comprehension.
Wait, Mrs. Ayi, why is it so important to listen actively? What's in it for me as a unit trust consultant?
Well, let me tell you why. As a unit trust consultant, actively listening is crucial for fostering trust and projecting professionalism. By fully concentrating, understanding, responding, and retaining the information shared by clients, you demonstrate attentiveness and empathy. On the other hand, active listening is a crucial communication skill that enhances empathy by allowing the listener, such as you, unit trust consultant, to deeply understand a customer's feelings and perspective. And lastly, practicing active listening significantly improves communication with your clients by focusing on the speaker, seeking clarification through questions, and providing appropriate responses. Active listening creates a foundation for clearer communication. This approach helps to avoid misunderstandings between you and your customer, ultimately strengthening the relationships.
Mrs. Ayi, how should we listen actively? What are the key elements in active listening?
That is a good question. To answer your question, let's look at a video to find out what are the key elements in active listening.
Active listening, the act of fully hearing and comprehending the meaning of what someone else is saying. Avoid getting distracted by your own thoughts. Focus on the speaker and topic instead. Try not to interrupt the other person. Let them finish and then respond. Use door openers. These are phrases that show you're interested and keep the other person talking. Show that you're listening with body language. If appropriate, take notes during important conversations. Paraphrase what others have said to make sure you're both on the same page. Thanks for listening.
Let me recap on the point from the video we have watched. First, avoid getting distracted by our own thoughts and focus on the speaker. Second, try not to interrupt the other person. Let them finish and respond. Third, use door openers. You can use door openers to encourage your speaker to tell more about their stories. Examples, you can say, "Tell me more about your story." Or you can ask clarification question like, "How do you feel about that?" Number 4, show that you are listening with body languages. Your sitting position is leaning forward your speaker. You can also give nonverbal cues like smiling or nodding. Number 5, take notes. Number 6, paraphrase to make sure you are on the same page. Example, the speaker might say, I want to make my family happy by giving them the best. Response, you can rephrase by saying, it sounds like what's most important thing to you is your family.
How do we make this into action and apply it into our sales cycle?
As a unit trust consultant, you frequently find yourself in a situation where you must pay close attention to your potential clients and existing customers. Am I right? Now, let's delve into how we can apply active listening throughout your sales cycle process. Quick recap on sales cycle. We have a total of 5 steps to complete our sales cycles. Step number 1 is approach. Step number 2 is needs. Step 3 is solution. Step 4 is execute. And lastly, step 5 is review. In summary, the sales cycle consists of 5 significant stages, and we will particularly concentrate on the third, fourth, and fifth steps today, which are needs, solution, and execute. Now, I am going to introduce to all of you 3 steps on how to practice active listening in a sales cycle. We have learned the key element in active listening just now, right? So now, we are going to incorporate those elements in steps to practice active listening in sales cycles. There are 3 steps to ensure your successfulness in actively listening to your customer during sales cycle process. Step 1. Recognize and acknowledge. Based on the point we have watched from the key element video, by avoid getting distracted by our own thoughts and focus on the speaker and the topic, we should identify and acknowledge any difficulties or obstacles that the speaker may be facing. Step 2. Clarify. Ask questions or provide feedback to ensure that we fully understand what someone has said. Just like what we have watched just now, besides using door openers like tell me more or that sounds interesting, you need to also ask clarifying questions by asking open-ended questions to encourage prospects to share their thoughts, and paraphrase what prospects have said to make sure you are on the same page. And lastly, step 3, take action. By listening actively, offer relevant information, solutions, or resources to help relieve the prospect's concerns. Now, let's watch this video and scenarios to learn on how we can apply these 3 steps in sales cycle process.
This is Mr. Adam. He is a unit trust consultant. He got a new lead from the roadshow that he joined. He called Mrs. Sarah and set for appointment. Mrs. Sarah agreed to meet up and see him. Let's see how Mr. Adam can apply active listening during the sales cycle process.
Let's see how Mr. Adam applied the 3 steps during discovering Miss Sarah's needs.
I have 2 kids. The eldest is 4 years old and the second one is 2 years old. My eldest is interested in being a doctor and loves to play doctor at home.
That is so adorable. It's every parent's dream to see their kid grow up and do what they desire.
Yes, indeed. I hope I can find ways where I can help him fulfill his dreams.
Perhaps you can share with me your children's education goals. Have you already started saving for this purpose, or is this a new initiative?
I want him to go to the best school. At the moment, I only save for his education fund via an insurance saving plan.
It's good that you already have a plan for your child's education. I can see that you understand the importance of securing a strong foundation for your child's education. Based on the information you've shared, I have another option for you. I can suggest a few plans to cater to your child's education needs. I'll explain each option in detail, including their benefits. After that, we can discuss which plan is best aligned with your goals and preferences. Does that sound agreeable to you?
Yes, sure.
Well, now let's see on the next cycle, which is solution.
With market volatility and potential losses, is it possible to achieve my investment objective?
I understand that you're feeling worried about your investment objective, and I appreciate you sharing your thoughts with me. May I know why you say so?
I heard that the market is bad now. I am afraid that with market uncertainty, I am not able to meet my investment objective.
I understand your concern. Based on your investment time horizon, you still have 14 years to achieve your investment objective. You don't have to worry, you still have time. I will apply the right strategy and ensure the risks are managed.
I feel more at ease now. Thank you.
And lastly, let's see on the next one, which is execute.
Mrs. Sarah, the process for investing is easy. You just need to fill up the form and sign.
Do I need to sign now? Let me speak to my husband and get back to you.
I respect and admire your decision for wanting to check with your spouse. Apart from that, is there any part in my proposal that you need further clarification?
I think I am all good with the proposal. However, I need to get my husband's agreement on this matter.
That is great. Can I make an appointment to see you and your husband together? This way, I will be able to answer his questions and clarify his doubts if he has any.
Sure. I think that is better.
We will now watch a video of a potential customer. She will tell you about herself. By the end of the video, we will answer a quick quiz. The question will be based on her story that she will share in the video. So, let's watch and listen actively.
My name is Sarah. I work as an executive at a financial institution. I am married with one beautiful kid. As a loving mother, I have always wanted the best for him. I want to ensure he have access to the best opportunities and a bright future. I hope he can pursue his study in United Kingdom like his father. I and my husband loves to travel. We always said that after retirement we want to travel the world together. We also plan to open our own cafe once we retired. If possible, we want to open the cafe by the beach. It's such a big dream, but like my husband say, there is no harm in dreaming big. Am I right?
Thank you for your active participation and congrats to the winner. Now, let us see how we can measure our improvement in active listening. First, do self-assessment. Reflect on your conversations and evaluate how well you followed these steps. Ask yourself if you felt truly engaged and empathic during the conversation. Second, feedback. Ask friends, family, or colleagues to provide you with feedback on your active listening skills. Their perspective can help you identify areas for improvement. Third, record and review. If possible, record your conversations and later review them to assess your active listening techniques. And lastly, practice. Continuously practice active listening in various situations such as at work, home, or social events will make you better at it. Remember, active listening is a continuous process and it requires dedication and effort to maintain and improve these skills. Thank you everyone for joining today's Mind Meal. Wishing you all the best and remember, always listen actively to your customer. Bye bye. See you in the future.